Two updates coming up on Penax TV. Investigative journalist Anas Aremiyaw Anas has sued the Multimedia Company Limited. This time around, he has targeted three people. These three people include two presenters who are friends and close buddies with Kennedy Agyapong, and also a producer of a particular show on Adom TV that they call Bedroom, who is also friends with Kennedy Agyapong. We'll give you more updates on this particular one, and also information reaching us indicates that the main suspect who was caught in regards to Ahmed Hussein Swale, the murder case, he is still in cells. He has not been released as speculation, and many media companies here have reported here in Ghana. That is what is going on here in Ghana. Let's dive straight into the main issue of the moment. Investigative journalist Anas Aremiyaw Anas, he has gone on a spraying spray, or he has gone on a spraying campaign where he's suing anybody and anything that comes his way, because he thinks, according to him, he's one of the best journalists Ghana has ever had, and what's more, his reputation cannot be damaged by any MP or anybody who says that he is not genuine here in this country, in this particular country. The latest to weigh in Anas Aremiyaw Anas, his expose, and also the aftermath of his expose, is that he has finally sued Multimedia Company Limited. When you talk about Multimedia Company Limited, we are talking about one of the biggest company here in Ghana, which comprises of about over 3 or 10 media houses, 10 media companies or 10 media houses here in Ghana. I'm talking about Adom TV, Joy TV, Hit FM, City FM, City News, a whole lot. All of these things are part of the Multimedia Company Limited. And there's a particular program on Adom TV that we call Bedroom and Impensemu. They usually show it during weekdays, Monday to Friday, usually from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. or 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. every morning. And usually on Tuesday, Kennedy Agyapong is the guest of that particular, or is the main guest of that particular show. They've allocated Tuesday to him. So on that particular platform, Kennedy usually comes, and during the case that he was having with Anas Aremiyaw Anas, he made most pronunciation, or he made a lot of claims on that particular bedroom, and also which is on Adom TV. And the claims that Kennedy Agyapong made was that Anas is corrupt, Anas is not a genuine journalist. Some of the videos that we even saw, Kennedy Agyapong went to the extent of even insulting Anas and saying, he will expose Anas head on head. Also saying Anas is not a genuine lawyer, a whole lot of things. You guys follow that particular story. So based on all of these things which is happening, Anas Aremiyaw Anas have finally come out to sue Multimedia Group Limited, especially looking at 3 of its staff. We are talking about the head of the company, one man who is also the host of Bedroom or Impensemu, whose real name is Benjamin Kwabena Asante, and also one presenter whose name is Dominic Kisi Yeboah. So Anas Aremiyaw Anas has sued 3 people. Now let's get you what the court rates of this particular suit say. It reads, in consequence, the plaintiff reputation, I'm talking about Anas here, this was what the court rate which Anas sent to Multimedia, this was what it contained. It reads, in consequence, the plaintiff's reputation, talking about Anas, especially as a lawyer and as a global acclaimed investigative journalist, has been grossly damaged, and he has suffered, distress and embarrassment. Further, he has been inundated with numerous calls from business associates, journalist associations around the world, social relations, and other friends and outright strangers, and he has had to answer very mortifying questions. Basically, what they are trying to say is that Adom TV, Bedroom Impensemu, and this particular 3 people that Anas has sued, they have given Kennedy Agyapong a platform for him to insult him, for him to bring and put his name into the gutters and tatters. Based on that, it has dented the good and the best image of Anas Aremiyaw Anas. Yes, it has dented his image. So because of that, his friends, his relations, and the whole wide world, journalists around the whole wide world, have now lost confidence in him, and also the respect that they gave to him as a journalist who was doing a very good work here in Ghana. The suit further argues that 3 multimedia staff, namely Benjamin Kwabena Asante, who is the presenter of Adom TV and host of Bedroom Impensemu, Dominic Kisi Yeboah, television producer at Adom TV and producer of Bedroom Impensemu, and also Abdullahi Awudu, who is the general manager of multimedia or multi-TV, allowed the defamatory material to be published about him by Mr. Kennedy Agyapong. So as you said, these three people, namely Kwamna Sante, who is the host of Bedroom in Pensem, Dominic Kisiyabua, who is the television program producer at Adom TV and also the general manager of Multi TV. According to Anas, they have allowed Kennedy Agyapong to come on their platform, on their station, and insult him and taking his name to the gutters. According to the statement claim, the defendants by a guest they have invited popular on Adom TV morning show called Bedroom in Pensem published or caused or made some defamatory words on their platform against Anas. So basically, this is what is going on. Anas, Anas, all that he's saying, the end and tail of it all is that they have given Kennedy Agyapong a platform for him to come and say a whole lot of things about him, which is not true. The big question that we should be asking ourselves is, why has Anas not sued the 2TV yet? Maybe it is yet to come, or it is the next in line. So currently, that is what is going on here regarding Anas and also Kennedy Agyapong's case, where Anas Anas has sued Multimedia and 3 of his staff. We'll give you more updates, and also Kennedy Agyapong, if he's going to say anything or react to this particular suit against him. Over the week, we saw that a businessman has also sued Kennedy Agyapong worth $100 million. There are more suits, more people are suing Kennedy Agyapong, either for something that he has said against them or something that he has done that people say it has hurt them one way or the other. We'll give you more updates on all of this particular developing story. So let's move on to another issue right here in Ghana. Anas Anas, this particular journalist, is still in the news though, because just some months ago, particularly January 16th, one of his main parties or partner who used to work with him at the Tiger IPI, whose real name is Ahmed Hussein Swale, was shot dead at Madina whilst he had a phone call that he should come and quickly attend to the daughter because the daughter was not feeling well. So whilst this particular gentleman who was below 32 years was coming, he was crossed by 2 unknown assailants. They shot him 3 times and he died on the spot. Now this has raised a lot of concerns as people are speculating and also saying that Kennedy Agyapong made this particular whole things came to pass, talking about he showing this particular Ahmed Hussein Swale his picture on the 2TV and also inciting violence in turn, which caused this particular havoc and chaos to this particular young man who died. Now, this particular death have raised concerns as police have launched a very thorough investigation to get the people behind this particular heinous crime and also this particular barbaric act here in Ghana. But then just some few days ago we heard and we also announced right here on Penas TV that Anas Anas, the killer of his partner, has been arrested. The main suspect has been arrested. He was arrested just around West Hill Small Wager, and then he was sent to the police custody. But then after interrogation, the police came out that they have bailed this particular person, and then they are still doing their investigation. What they are trying to say is that this particular suspect who was arrested does not really have more or any connection to and that the police are still doing their investigation to get the perpetrators behind this particular crime. So we heard news that this particular man who was earlier arrested, which suggested say he was the main suspect of this particular murder case, was granted bail. As he Jan said encore, now the police are still doing their investigation. But then shocking enough, information also came that this particular man had a link with it. But then the criminal investigative department together with the Ghana Police Service debunked all of these rumors that everything was going on and they were still doing their investigation. Just in news reaching just in indicates that this particular suspect has not been released by the police. He has not even been granted a bail. He has not even been left. He's still in the police custody. The police are still questioning him and doing a very thorough investigation, and they believe that he is still the number one or the main suspect of the death of this particular journalist whose name is Ahmed Hussein Swale. So right here on Penax TV, which is coming in from the Ghana CID, indicates that that particular main suspect, whose name is Mezongo, is still in police custody and they are interrogating him. They've not left him. So this is very good news to the fans of Anas Anas and even Kennedy Agyapong, because if the suspect is grabbed, Anas Anas will be freed at last, that justice has prevailed. And also Kennedy Agyapong, his name which has been dented so hard, to come back to normal. You even get his self-respect from the general public after many have pointed that he has a major hand to play in the death of this particular Ahmed Hussein Swale. We'll give you more updates. Please subscribe if you are new. Please subscribe to this channel If you are new, also like and share this video to your various social media handles. Thank you very much for watching.